Obviously, unfortunate to lose Hunter Renfro, but it seems like that's the one unit in which you could afford a loss right now.
Well, I mean, we've got good depth there, but we got to play better at that position. That's definitely the most underperforming, underachieving position on our team right now, and we got to get better. We got to perform better. We got to do little things better. And it's not just the obvious things where you see a guy drop the ball. It's a lot more than that. And the good news is we will get better because this is a very competitive group, guys that have done it, and just a matter of being focused like they need to be, and the proper attention to details. And so yeah, we're fortunate that we do have some depth there. Artavis will slide in, and he and Ray will they'll play the 2 and the 5, and Travion, he has not taken advantage of his opportunity in the first 2 games. Much better player. Travion is man, he's had it's unfortunate because he had a great camp, a really good summer, a really good spring, and then all of a sudden you got to take advantage of the opportunities, and so he doesn't get the opportunity to move up because he hadn't earned it, but he'll still have an opportunity to respond and see if he can be who I know he is, and then Cornell. Cornell's going to be a great player. That's why we recruited him, and it's an opportunity for him to get in the mix a little bit more. He's a dynamic player. He's a guy that, regardless of whether anybody got hurt or not, you were going to see him more and more as we go through the course of the season as that kid gets settled in. But yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine there. So I hate it for Hunter, and because we went the other night, he was going to still be able to play. And not miss any time, and it was a situation they were going to fix it after the season. But then, and really, if it was any other position, he would play. But then, because of it, he could catch the ball, but the problem was being able to, tuck the ball, because you're going to kind of lose that being able to bend the wrist like that. So it wasn't separated. There was a slight crack. So I was going to put the best thing to do is just go ahead and put the screw in there, and get him back. Here in a few weeks, so hate that, but at least we won't have to deal with it after the season, and he'll be able to come back and finish up strong for us.
Coach, so much for that adage. Your biggest improvement usually between week 1 and week 2. You've actually, I would submit, took a step back this past week. Is there a simple explanation, or is this a matter of turning on the switch and
Yeah, I mean, well, I think we have been pretty consistent defensively outside of horrendous 5 minutes of football to finish the game when we get up 17. Other than that, I mean, we've had some very consistent performances on defense. You can't paint with a broad brush. It's so easy to do that. I mean, I have to look at everything, and there's a lot of good things going on. A lot of good things. I love what we're doing in kickoff coverage. I love what we're doing in punt return, despite taking a touchdown off the board. But all those things matter. I mean, we're just not executing cleanly. We did a great job on first down. I think we averaged 5.1 yards on first down. Our goal is 50% of the time to average 4 yards or more, and we were 4 yards or more 50% of the time. We hit our goal. I look at the quality control. I look at our what it takes chart and things that and we're doing a lot of good things. And again, you average 5.1 yards on first down. We just can't get in rhythm because we can't catch the ball right now. And that affects everything. And it's really as simple as that. When we pitch and catch a little better, everything else will be better. It's not really any more complicated than that. It would be more complicated if we couldn't get open, if we couldn't block people, if plays weren't there, things like that. So right now it's just a matter of us cleaning up the execution and getting the focus the way it needs to be. And when that happens, then all the rest of it will come together. It'll be just fine.